Hi, welcome to part 22 of the Timeshitters playthrough of Brutal Mario. We're on Base Star. Not to be confused with...
Bisto.
I was going to say Baston Road, which is...
Both are valid statements.
a street in London.
So, the lighter currents, the ones that are like a lighter sort of white or blue, aren't as powerful. That's
This looks hideous.
Oh
god, this is exactly this. There's nothing I hate more in video games than just that being stuck is one thing, but just
glitching around.
Not even glitching around, just the same repetitive small movement. That is the epitome of frustration for me in video games. It makes me furious.
Livid.
I hate it. I hate it.
This is probably one of my least favourite levels in the entire build, I think, just because of this.
Makes me angry. This is why I don't like umbrellas, Jack.
What? Because of the small movements?
Have I explained the thing of me not liking umbrellas in these videos?
I don't think so. Explain to our... I think I've made allusion to your dislike of structural integrity, but didn't explain it. But I don't think...
I don't dislike structural integrity. It's the opposite. I dislike things that don't have structural integrity.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah.
I hate umbrellas, basically. I hate when people have them in the wind, because it's really irritating to look at something just collapsing when there's no reason for them to have it. Like, either if you want to stay, either it's them just wanting to stay dry, and I think, man, it's only rain, just put up with it.
Yorkshire.
Or if you really want to stay dry, get a hood, right?
Yeah, like that's a better way to do it. Well, I don't know, like, umbrellas can be good, but on a windy day, know when you're beaten, put a hood up.
And it's the worst of the people, the umbrella's just constantly getting blown inside out, and they insist on having it up. I hate them.
Watching me getting stuck in between these waterfalls and constantly trying to, like, beat it is basically what a lot of the viewers will be watching and thinking, why is he doing that? This annoys me so much. That's how you feel about umbrellas.
Yeah, well, it's how I feel about this as well.
So
angry.
I give up, and I do something sensible, and I do something very simple, and I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. I was just stubborn. Nah, this level annoys me. It's definitely not a smooth transition.
Again, a good idea, I suppose. Well, no, it's not a good idea. It's an No, it's not even an original idea.
No, it's definitely not.
Take it out. You've annoyed me now.
Get rid of it.
Oh god, it's like Dragon Warrior Monsters all over again.
Why is it like that?
Oh, there's these Dragon Warrior Monsters. Basically, the way it works is like you go through these portals, and there's sort of random monster encounters, and you have to clear a certain number of screens of them, basically. So there'll be like a map, and you'll have to find a hole. So the first one's, it's like 4, and you get 4 semi-random maps, okay? So the item dispersal's random, and where the hole placement's random, but there's a set number of maps, basically. Okay. And whenever you're walking on them, it's random monster encounters, so that can, do whatever.
Whatever.
But in some of the later levels, you get these sort of ones that have these automated platform movements on, kind of like in Silphco and the rocket bases in Pokemon games, but much more complicated.
So like teleport dungeons kind of thing.
Well, there's ones that send you spinning off in one direction. It's sort of like that. So they'll take you all. You'll stand on one. You have to work out the route. And once you know the routes, clearing them is relatively easy. But I know I always bang on about Dragon Warrior Monsters in these videos, but they really are great games, and I love them.
What are they for? What?
They were for the Game Boy Color.
Just for the good folks at home.
I'm sure you can get an emulator of it, and I genuinely think I say it's as good as, if not better than, the Pokemon games. I honestly believe that. I think they're brilliant.
Oh, awesome! I'll have to check them out, because it's not something I'm familiar with, and I like my good games. I do.
Get to do a lot of breeding as well.
Breeding fun. Liam, one of our lifelong friends. Well, I say lifelong.
I've known him like 2 years.
Yeah, but he's a good friend of ours, and he always bangs on about the Digimon for the PlayStation being a good sort of monster run-up.
I played those, yeah.
Any good? Would you agree with him?
No.
Anyway, because he's done the other Donkey Kong Country 2 sort of skull race levels...
You have to kill all 6 Koopas, presumably.
Well, you don't have to kill them, you just have to come in first to get the secret exit.
Oh, right, okay.
It's a race, yeah. Like, in the original game, I think the reward for coming first was like one of those bonus coins that you need for the secret levels or something like that, or like a DK coin or something. But I think you have to do it pretty perfectly, otherwise you don't even get the time to do it, and I've not even come close to doing it. I'm in second and there's no sign of number one.
Well, you only made one visual cock-up, sounds slightly more perverse than anticipated.
But that was the Cave Star. I'm just blasting through these because they are quite short but sweet levels.
Of course, this Star Road isn't shaped like a star, interestingly enough.
Yeah, and in a future video you'll find out, well, not why that is, but why that is. Sorry, cryptic, but I don't want to spoil things.
Alright. Oh, I'm not going to push for spoilers. You know how I feel about spoilers.
I don't like them.
I'm like River Song, except more annoying. Haha, that's not possible.
On the subject, that just makes me laugh about the whole Rory versus Doctor Who and the straitjacket thing. Do you want to explain that?
Oh yeah, this is at present, but in Doctor Who, in the current, we're in the middle of
the second Matt Smith season.
Yeah, so we've just been on hiatus. We just had the first episode back, which was Let's Kill Hitler.
That's where we are at this point in history.
Yeah, just for reference, because these videos could be
classics in years to come.
Yeah.
And we want people to know where we're at.
I think we've explained that enough now, haven't we?
Yeah.
God.
Well, I'm smashing through lots of blocks, so we've got time to talk.
So my friend Josh, who's hopefully going to be helping us with the Bioshock LP, he pointed out that you can buy action figures of so many obscure characters in Doctor Who, including a variant of Doctor Who where he's in a straitjacket, which appears in one scene, but you still can't buy one of Rory, who's been in virtually every episode, which is just obscene. And Rory's a really good character as well.
Well,
he's the funniest thing that's been in it for a long time.
Well, you can say that. I think he's pathetic.
Oh, he's brilliant. You're wrong. He's so funny.
Well, he might be funny. I mean, he's all right, but in terms of a lot of people, I've got caught into this whole thing of they just want to kill him. Like the writers privately want him dead, so they kill him in as many episodes as they can get away with. Because they hate him so much. Because I think, hang on, I might be wrong on this. Maybe Rory was imposed on them by an earlier writer. Maybe not.
No,
it was all Moffat.
Stephen Moffat got to do it. As if this channel couldn't get any nerdier, we're just going to spend the whole episode talking about Doctor Who.
Now, here's something I want to know, actually, Doctor Who fans out there, maybe you can tell me this trivia. Was River Song something imposed by Davies, because she appeared in when Tennant was on?
Yeah, but Stephen Moffat wrote that episode.
Now, did he have a view to including her in more episodes?
I think he knew he was replacing Thingy at that point.
So set up then and there.
Yeah, so I think he was aware of it. Sorry, we should really talk about something that
anyway, now I finished
understand.
That level was just making sure I got to the top of
it.
So
if you didn't understand any of that Doctor Who reference, for 5 seconds we're going to have a picture of a really cool Bowser tattoo.
3, 2, 1, here it is.
So I hope you enjoyed that. That's from The Whitest Kids You Know, by the way, that tattoo. Well, it's not. Well, that's where the idea comes from.
That's where the idea came from. Somebody actually went and implemented the thing, and I think it looks pretty awesome.
So, oh my word!
Like, I had fears about this level when I first saw the ominous fuel sort of bar at the top, but it turned out this level is just really easy. And I think initially maybe the Star Road was like I don't know, some sort of deleted scenes kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like sort of levels that you didn't think were worth putting in the main sequence, but were fun to like play. But
I'd be interested to know what the hit detection is on the thing, because presumably you can get crushed.
No, what happens if you touch anything, you bounce back, and the level just follows you.
Oh, okay.
And in terms of hitbox, it's Mario's face, pretty much.
Oh, right. Pretty generous then.
Yeah, very easy level. Done.
And that's it. So yeah, I can see what you mean. Like it does have that tone of being a sort of hangover of other ideas.
Not that there's anything wrong with these levels; they're just pretty straightforward. But as I remember, in terms of length, the Star Wars levels weren't that long. They were just a bit tricky to.
There's one, and literally, like the tape is like 5 seconds away, but you.
to figure it out. Yeah.
I mean, when I was running Star Road in the Gameathon, like I just blitzed it. Like if you know where all the exits are, you can really like go to
just
town.
hammer it. Yeah.
I didn't do the last one, which is arguably the hardest one, or certainly the most irritating one.
Well, you didn't need to, did you?
No. I mean, the last one's a real pain to do if you haven't done any of the switch passes, which if you're speedrunning it, you don't bother with. I mean, if you want to just beat the game as easy as possible, doing the switch passes probably is easier. Because there's one tricky jump. Well, I say tricky. It's a bit of an obtuse jump to make in Star Road if you're doing that. So, these are going to freeze them, aren't they?
Good guess, and yes, they are. Now, the freezing makes you go forwards every second you're standing on it, so I'm not like running forwards. That's just. I can't go above the surface when it's frozen. Which is a little bit irritating, given that there's a evil puffer fish trying to kill me, but I prevail. Yeah. All to get the little P-switch here. Whee!
Did you know there was a P-switch there, or was that just pure fluke?
It was pure fluke, but you know to look for one when you see this, and the pipe that's ahead. Now, that I thought I'd lost the P-switch for a second there, because it glitched out on me graphically. But I know it's there. So, come down... Seal? Yeah. Not the pop artist, of course.
Shut up.
So I got the secret exit there, so I actually turn it into a warp. Now the next star in this build doesn't exist. So yeah, just to sort of show you what would happen if... Yeah, so they're both said to be continued, and if you go in either of them, you get this rubbish.
What a way to die.
So, yeah.
So what are we going to do next? Oh, God. Have we seen this yet?
No, we haven't, but I'm going to do it anyway.
We've got another video explaining how you get here, haven't we?
Yeah, we do. That will come next.
We've done these in a bit in odd order, because we had a clerical error.
We had a clerical error, but... Now, Donkey Kong Country 3 are where these guys are from. Terrible performance. But in every level of Donkey Kong...
that was terrible? It was...
Quite hard.
Yeah,
it's a very hard level. In Donkey Kong Country 3, in every level there's a Kremlin called Coin, which has a DK coin in it.
Oh, yeah.
But there's one level in the Lost World where most of them don't have any coins, they just try and knock you into holes, and they've got bin lids.
So you have to hit them from behind, don't you, with a barrel? So
Usually,
you normally have to rebound off something, or...
Yeah, but in this level there's no such respite, they're just obstacles.
Now, do you think this is in black and white just to make it easy to program those, you don't call them sprites, what do you call them when it's pre-rendered?
Pre-rendered sprite?
Yeah, that'll do.
I don't know, I've not really played many of the Luigi stages apart from this one. In fact, I haven't played any yet, as of recording. But I think there's meant to be something of a evil kind of desolate hole about this world.
I love the idea of Luigi being like the true villain, that was so good.
I'm not sure what the whole story is, because in the new build... Well, at the start of this one it says, Mario is hungry, dinosaurs, wants to eat some dinosaurs. All very jovial, but I think the programmer thought, well, at this point, it's such a big project, it might as well have a good storyline of sorts. That was very ropey, but I prevail.
So we'll explain how we got to Luigi's Road in the next video, won't we?
Yeah, we will.
Luigi's Road.
Luigi's Road. And in this build there's no other level, so... We'll have to just see the remainder of this build in the next video, but don't worry, there will be more.
See you then.